Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so let's talk about Shiba Inu, but most importantly, Shytoshi, the dev members here, and ClayBro posted this. So I want to talk about. I did comment on it. And so this is really interesting. So let's see what it's all about here. ClayBro says that Shytoshi is losing it, and the ecosystem team is celebrating it. Shytoshi Kazama. Okay. It says Shytoshi. Okay. It says Shytoshi Kazama. I get it. Being behind Shiba Inu coin is not easy, but don't snap. When these thoughts enter your mind, rise above them. Don't allow toxicity Lucy spews to overcome you. Encourage Shy. All right. So, and then here is Lucy. I guess somebody sent him a screenshot of this from the Telegram group, I guess. And it says here that Lucy Shib.io says, I like this, Shytoshi Kazama fudge fudders. All right. So, let's see here. It says Shytoshi Kazama, hey fudder. Now, this is in the Telegram group. So, who in the Telegram group is fudding? Because if everybody in the Telegram group is on one accord and one page, because they do block you really quickly from the Telegram group and on Twitter, right? So there shouldn't be any people fudding in the Telegram group. So if he's actually talking to fudders and people who FUD, then wouldn't he make that a public statement on his Twitter page or something like that? You know what I mean? Or a public video that everybody can see and not in the Telegram group or a Discord, right? So I'm not sure if this is a Discord or Telegram. It looks like Telegram, but it could be Discord. I don't know. But isn't that kind of weird? That he chose to do it here. And say hey fudders, and he's talking to the people inside of his either his Discord or Telegram group. That doesn't make any sense unless he knew that they were going to make it they were going to take the screenshots of it and make it public, I'm guessing. But either way, he says hey fudders, who I shall not name. I have so he knows the names of the fudders. I as a look I don't want my CEO or my lead dev to care about fudders. What is he knows the names of fudders? Like this is crazy. Imagine the owner of Walmart or the Walmart family or Target family talking about hey fudders. God, the stock would tank 20% because people are like you're worried about the wrong thing. This is crazy. Can you imagine Ford CEO coming out and saying, "Hey, fudders," the executive board and the shareholders would just be like, it's time to sell." Whew. We don't want the lead dev or any CEO commenting about fudders. You have way more business to do, and I'll get to my comment here at the end because it seems like Shytoshi Kazama is more concerned about fudders than actually doing anything on the chain, which is comical at the least. But anyways, he says, I put my heart and soul to build this. I don't know what he built. I mean, let's be honest. Who's Ryoshi, by the way? because Ryoshi was in before him and everything was fine, and Shiba Inu went through the roof. Then Ryoshi left. We've been stuck with this guy and this dev team since October 2021, and we've seen the price of Shiba Inu go down, and the price of Shiba Inu has not even recovered to all-time highs yet since October 2021, and we've had nothing but delays. And nobody right now can tell us that Shibarium is what we thought it was going to be. So how can that be your heart? How can this that we were seeing since October 21 when Ryoshi left? How can this be or November after the big pump he left, right? How can this be your heart and soul? This work that we have seen since November 2021 has been awful on Shiba Inu. Any other company would have collapsed and went bankrupt by now, but the Shib Army is the one that's been holding it up. So this is just ridiculous. Anyways, he says here, I put my heart and soul in, and you are a worthless fodder who is not deserving of a breath God gave you. May all your lies be amplified eternally on your soul until you repent. And then they said, when Shibaswap 2. So this person doesn't even care. Karen or whatever. Oh, put your Karen's, or Karn, whatever his name is. This person's name is Karn, whatever. Shyto, when Shibaswap 2. So everybody's still asking for Shibaswap 2. And he says pretty soon Shibaswap 1.75 first. Jeez, we can't even get what we're asking for. It's only been 2 years since you said Shibaswap is Shibaswap 2 imminent. That was almost 2 years ago. Like this October will make 2 years when he said Shibaswap 2 imminent. And he's talking about fudders, and he's concerned about. How about be concerned about dropping Shibaswap 2.0 and actually getting it out and having it burn Shiba Inu on every transaction like you promised. Lord have mercy. Um, and then he says, that's when the fun begins, but had to make new friends first. Okay, so yesterday there was rumors that he was sitting in a meeting with other people. People think it was Elon Musk or Vitalik or Uniswap or Pancake Swap or other people trying to get some liquidity for Shiba Swap, whatever. Or maybe could have been Vote Inu Votoshi, whoever it was. He was sitting with new people trying to get the things done. Maybe trying to figure out how to put that burn mechanism because Volti Change has the burn mechanism on every swap. Maybe he was trying to do that trying to get that done for Shiba Swap 2.0. I don't know. Um, but Shiba Swap 2.0 was supposed to burn Shiba Inu on every swap. A little bit was supposed to go burn Shiba Inu on every swap. That's one of the big things we were waiting on for Shibarium, right? It was Shiba Swap 2.0 on Shibarium, burning Shiba Inu on every swap was supposed to take a little piece of that convert bone fees, convert it into SHIB, and then burn it, send it to the burn wallet. I don't even know if they're still going to do that. If they do that, then that's really bullish because that's going to be a lot of Shiba Inu being burned, and that's without the burn wallet, right? Without the auto burns. Okay. So that's going to be bullish if they still are doing that, but we don't know. Can somebody ask Shytoshi and Lucy and these people if that's still the case? If is Shiba Swap 2.0 still going to take a little fee from Bone and convert it into SHIB and burn it? If not, then nobody's going to care about Shiba Swap 2.0 just like they don't care about Shibarium. If it doesn't come with burning tokens and reducing the supply, the SHIB army's not interested. And we can see that from Bone to Leash to everything that they've done. If it doesn't come with a burn mechanism, we don't care. We're trying to become billionaires here, not sit down and just giggle and laugh, and watch you, just delay and make excuses for delays for eternity. Okay, now this is what I said here in response to ClayBro here. I said So I'm talking about Shytoshi and the dev team here. I'm like, you only go crazy if the FUD is actually real, right? If the FUD is actually real and is annoying you, because if the FUD's a lie, then you why would you even care about it, right? You just keep on your day and you can't, and you don't even care about it. If the FUD's real, then it starts to poke at you and it starts to eat you alive, and then you start to then you have to speak out because the FUD is real, and you're getting hit with all these punches, right? So it's crazy that this person that Satoshi cares about these. Who gives a crap? If I was Satoshi, would I care about any of this stuff? No, I would be living my wonderful life, and I would be making sure I keep my promise to the Shib army of getting Shiba Inu to 1 cent plus, and knocking out all the goals that we were supposed to knock out, and that's it. I'm not caring about. Can you imagine being that rich and caring about normal people and caring about? And so apparently, this person must not be a normal person. He must be an elite, right? Or an elitist, or an influencer, YouTuber that has followers. That is an important person, right? And so because if these, well, he's always gone after fudders though for the last 2 years, 2.5 years, since he took over. He's always addressed like people with zero followers. You know what I mean? And so he's always like, he's like Kevin Durant, with a burner account, going at it against fans and stuff. It's and this is why Kevin Durant's not in nobody's top 10 list, because of that mentality that he has, right? It's just not, he's in most people's top 30, but he's not in nobody. He's not in most people's top 10. When you do your top 10, you don't add Kevin Durant in there because of that mentality. That mentality to go to Golden State, that mentality to have a burner account, that mentality to to just not be a leader when it's time to be called a leader. It's just that's the same thing Satoshi is doing right now. He's like a Kevin Durant of the crypto market, because Vitalik wouldn't have put up with none of this stuff. Vitalik wouldn't even care, you know. Vitalik would come outside with a unicorn rainbow pony shirt with some tight shorts and and long socks, and dance around and have fun, right? He doesn't give a crap. And then Satoshi is the complete opposite, where he's caring about everything that freaking somebody says about him, and is putting him into this mental cage of darkness. And he's sitting there in whatever country he's in like in a dark room, and people are making fun of me. It's like, dog, you're Satoshi. Like, who gives a crap? Go get on a private jet and go chill in freaking Indonesia somewhere, in Bali, and go have some fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like he doesn't have fun anymore. Like, he's in a dark spot right now, in a dark place, and he's allowing all this stuff to influence him. And the reason why it's happening this way is because the fudders are not actually fudding. It's actually real. That's the difference. If you tell Vitalik something, Vitalik's not going to care, because he's like, that's not real. Ethereum's at 3,500, 3,300, 3,500, and we are the biggest ecosystem on the planet. I don't give a crap what you say. Yeah, and I do acknowledge the gas fees are bad. And Vitalik has acknowledged that. The gas fees must come down, right? And so they have plans to do that in the future. But other than that, you can't talk crap about Vitalik. He doesn't give a crap. But this guy does. This guy, you can have your baby talk crap about him. You can have your baby talking baby language like "mama goo goo gee gee gee," and Satoshi will crumble. I can't believe that baby said that to me. Oh my god! Oh my god! May you repent, baby, little baby boy. you know, like he will go completely nuts. You know, and you know, and it's all because it's actually true. When you get like Vitalik and you don't care, it's because most of the stuff is not true. And he will acknowledge the stuff that is true. When you get like Satoshi, it's because the things are true, and it's eating him up inside. Right? He can see the pain. He feels the pain of the Shib Army having to wait for their wealth and wealth transfer, having to wait on their projects. They ask him every day, when's this coming? When that? Because he promised all these things. We wouldn't have expectations if he didn't promise these things. We would just let it flow. If he had come out and said there's no expectation for any of these things to come out in the next year or two, it's going to take a while, maybe the next 5 to 10 years. Nobody would be rushing him. He's the one that said imminent Shibaswap 2.0, imminent for metaverse, and imminent for these things, imminent for, we guaranteed everything out this year. That was him. This is his words. And so people are going to put you to the test. And that's where he's like, well, now they're all fudding because now nothing's coming out. We don't have the burn. He said the burn, auto burns will be out first quarter. Well, we're in the second quarter now, Shytoshi. And so when people say that, you become a fudder. And now he has to run to his dark spot place. And now he's under depression again. So is it the fudders or is it you delaying everything? And this is what I said here. It said, you only go crazy if the FUD is actually real. No burns, no auto burns, which they promised in the first quarter, right? No gas fees to be able to burn tokens with the auto burn. No Shibaswap 2.0. Now he's talking about Shibaswap 1.75. It's only been 2 years, Shytoshi, and then no ShibaNet, no Shiba Games, right? No Shiba Universe. Everybody put money down on Shiba on the metaverse 2 years ago. They're still waiting on their property and their land. Can you imagine 2 years in cryptos after putting all that money up for metaverse and there's no sign of it coming out anytime soon? And then somebody says that you're fudding because you put $75,000 down. Some people put like $100,000 down on somebody's land and stuff, and they haven't seen anything in 2 years. And you're telling them that they're fudding? That's crazy. It says no tree tokens. 2 years since he announced the tree tokens was coming. Same thing with the she token. 2 years, folks. That's not fudding. This is reality. And so this is the problem with Shytoshi. He's got to go. And I did say that before. I said him and the ship dev team. Why don't you just resign and let Shiba Inu become a community token and then ran by DAO and we vote on everything as a group together. Why not just do that and then have developers build on it just like Luna Classic does? I mean that it's just crazy that somebody would 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 promise all these things, take people's money, and then say that people are fudding when they ask questions on when things are actually going to come out that he's promised. It's unbelievable. And then he has people like this that always back him up. And I mean, she'll back him up when the ship's drowning. They will literally drown together in the ship, and she'll still become like, yeah, fudders, F fudders, while they're drowning in the ship. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, the mind control that some of these people have is crazy. I mean, what the complete opposite between him and Vitalik needs to be studied by the mental institution because it's unbelievable how Vitalik does not give a crap in the world and he gets things done, except for the burns, but except for the gas fees. But other than that, he gets things done, right? And then we got another guy who hasn't gotten anything done since he's taken over since Ryoshi, but yet saying he's poured his life into this thing. I can't understand. If this is the best you can do, Shytoshi, we're in a world of trouble for the Shib army. Thank God there's a bull cycle coming that's going to send Shib to at least 303. At least three. At least we're going to see 100 billion to 200 billion on market cap without the dev team, and then we can all cash out at those areas, and then hopefully they can turn it over to the community at some point in the future. Because if this is the best he can do, then we got a long way to go. I mean, really, Shytoshi, you're saying that you put your heart and soul into this, and everything's been delayed. What you gave us, Shiboshis? That's all you can do? Wow. Okay. I mean, that's the only project he's brought out. Okay. And that wasn't even him. That was Lucy's project. And yeah, he's saying this is the best he can do. Wow, that's awful. No wonder you're crying. Sheesh. All right. Let's go to the prices here. 2652 for Shiba Inu here, and the price is up. Let's see the Shiba Inu army can get this thing up to that 3 areas, so we can, so a lot of you guys can get out of this thing and just be free from it. Bad idea up 7% and going up as well. And let's check out Sheena and Sheila and Bone, and Sheila doing nothing, just waiting for the team to do anything there. Bone is up today. We had the alert on Bone on Patreon. Hope you guys were able to catch that alert on Bone. So that was a good call there on Bone. So hope you guys were able to catch that. What a call here on Bone, right? So nice call there on Bone. If you guys didn't get it, I don't know. You're not following me on Patreon if you didn't get it. All right. And then what's the other one? Sheena. Let's check out Sheena as well. I still hold my Sheena tokens, guys and girls. I'm not out of Sheena. Still hold my Sheena. And we're at an 8 million market cap. All right. So Sheena up 4%. And I wish the Sheena community would just say, you know what? Currency, you're right, man. Let's forget about Shytoshi. Forget about everything else, and let's just do this ourselves. We have the power to do that at any moment. The Sheena community can say, "Hey, currency, let's go, man." You know, Dan's gonna set up a XRP wallet or whatever, or XLM wallet. We're gonna deposit XLM XRP in that wallet. He's gonna every 25,000. He's gonna take it and he's gonna swap it for Sheena and he's gonna burn it. And we're gonna it's time to become wealthy. It's time to stop waiting on this guy that clearly has cares about futters. Like that's ridiculous. And let's just go, man. Let's go. I'm waiting on the Sheena team to tell me that. I mean, not the Sheena dev team, but because they're in with Shytoshi, and we don't really. And then they were talking about, yeah, we're gonna launch the stake and burn here. Look, we're showing you the codes, and then December, here we come, and then November, December, and then oh no, we're gonna move it to May, June, July. What was that all for then? For a show so you can pump and dump again? Apparently, because that's what they did. They pumped it up and then they dumped it again on us. You know? I mean, look at what they did here. This is what they were showing evidence. No, was it here? It was here. So here's when they started showing evidence that the stake and charity burn was coming out when everybody was giving up hope here, and so then it pumped all the way up here, and that's when they dumped it. Let's check out the market cap, right? So here is that's February. Here is two. Where was it? Was it right here? Right, it had to be right there. No, that was that's this year. So where's the market cap for last year? Mm, let's see. That was 2024. This is 2023. Okay, they don't have market cap. What the freak? Okay, never mind. So this, yeah. So this is where they said that the charity stake and burn was going to be coming out in December, and then they pumped it up, and then they dumped it right on everybody when they said nope, it's not coming out. We're delaying it till May, June, and then they were able to use you as a liquidity and dump. All right. Anyways, it's ridiculous. Hey, so Sheena Army, um, forget the dev teams, forget the ship dev teams. If you guys just want to do it ourselves, we can. You want to do it ourselves, we can. Dan can set up a wallet, an XRP wallet, XLM wallet, um, and then money can go into that wallet, and then he can every day, and he can at the end of the day, at every 24 hours, he can take that money and swap it for Sheena and burn it every 24 hours. We put money in that wallet, and he can swap it for Sheena and burn it. You want to get rich or not? So, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Right? So. Peace out. God bless everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And Shytoshi, if you're watching this video, stop. Stop with the caring about what influencers and fudders and all these people are saying, and get the things done that you promised the ship army. You don't have fudders if you're getting stuff done. Okay? Have a backbone and say, I don't care. I'm going to live my life in wealth because I deserve it because of Shiba Inu and Ryo, what Ryoshi did. And I'm going to get these things done for the ship army and I get to walk away a legend. Why don't you just try that? What's up with this fudders and fudders and It's almost like the Vote Army when they kept talking about they kept saying those derogatory names for people, Jeets and stuff, and people just walked away. It's like, no, we can't. We're not going to be in that type of environment, and including me. I'm not going to be in that. And you're doing the same thing with this fudders. For years, you've been talking about fudders, and the ship price hasn't done anything, and we haven't gotten any results. So, who's actually the fudder? Is it the fudders that are calling out the delays, or is it you that is not completing the job that you promised? You might want to. We gotta start looking in the mirror and say, look, we got to get this job done. And your dev team need to hold you more accountable and say, hey, you promised all these things, man. Like, let's go. Let's get these things done. And then you can hand it over to the ship army and the governance, and then you guys are done your job. It's not that hard. Just get the job done. I mean, it's been 2.5 years on a lot of these projects, and cryptos, that's like 10 years. All right, so it is what it is. We're not trying to be mean to you, man. It's just we wish that somebody else was. We wish that the ship army was in control of the token and not dev members that are just delaying, and that's why people are frustrated. They're not fudders. They're frustrated investors that have been promised something and spent money on the metaverse that they're not getting after 2.5 years. That's not fudders. That's just people that want their money back or people who want to actually see the results, man. That's not fudders. Peace out. God bless. Bye, everybody.